with something that's so critical and so crucial to our lives and our walks with Him, that's what is so exciting about what you're talking to us about. Because really, John, what you're talking to us about is positioning, right? I mean, you are talking to us about living a life that puts you in line for that, not doing something to get a reward, but living out of a life because this is who we are. And this is what I'm excited about getting into this week. And,
well, yeah, you don't honor because you're getting a reward.
Right.
You honor because you realize the greatest ransom in the universe was paid for one individual.
Yeah.
Now that makes that individual very valuable. So honor's been lost in our society.
Mm-hmm.
We don't understand the value of human beings. It's been taken away, eroded away in our society, in our school systems, in our court systems, in our families, in our homes. And this is what this whole book deals with. It deals with how to restore honor in the home, in our cities, in our schools, in our workplaces. Because when we honor, we're really honoring the person who honors that person, who is God Himself. Yeah. And God says, you honor me. And that's what's so amazing. This message literally has changed my life.
Yeah.
I mean, our family,
and it's beginning
it's
to
amazing.
change mine as well. Don't go anywhere. John and I are going to be back in just a moment, and I want you to make sure you're staying plugged in through this entire week of broadcast, because this is the very beginning of something. We're going to talk about some of the things that he mentioned: honor in the home, honor in the workplace, honor in church, and above all, the honor that is due to our great God. Amen. Yep. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. John and I will be back in just a moment.
Honor's Reward, the newest book from best-selling author John Bevere, underscores one reality. Understand the spiritual law of honor and practice it, and you will attract blessing.
God gives us a spiritual law in 1 Samuel 2:30. Those who honor me, I will honor them. Those who lightly esteem me, I'll lightly esteem them.
In Honor's Reward, John Bevere takes you deep into the Word and demonstrates how you value, respect, and treat others will determine your reward.
In the Gospels, you'll see it all over. People that honored Jesus greatly got a full reward. People that withheld honor got a small partial reward. Those who dishonored Him got nothing.
In this passionate new book, Bevere takes on popular culture's resistance to give honor where it is due and provides every believer with the scriptural foundation for obedience.
So how do we honor God? Jesus said, you've done it to the least of these, my brethren. You've done it to me. What you've done to Him, you've done to the Father. And the Father says, I'll do to you.
Honor's Reward. This is a much-needed book for today. John has written out of his heart, out of what the Lord is talking to him about, and I can say already from personal example here, all right? I have read this. I have read every word of this, and for the first time, because I guarantee I'm going to go back and look at it again. John, I want you to talk just for a moment and talk to our audience about what the mission in this book is. I mean, there's great content, but you're such a great author. You're such a great writer. Talk to us about where this is coming from in you.
I just share my heart. I mean, basically, and I don't write a book unless God really speaks to me, but I really believe that honor needs to be restored in our homes, in our job, workplaces, in schools, in our churches. And here's the reason why. I mean, just look at it from the enemy's point of view. How do you get children not to be blessed? How do you get them to die prematurely? Get them to dishonor their parents, and they will not have a long life, and they will not have the reward of having a successful life. How do you get people in churches not to prosper in their businesses? By withholding honor from their pastors. And you can go on and on and on. What God desires is to see the harvest come into people's lives, into their homes, into their churches, ministries, businesses, that He desires them to receive. What the enemy wants us to do is to treat people as common, to treat authorities as common, our children as common, so that we don't get the reward that God automatically, by His spiritual law of 1 Samuel 2:30 gives, so that He can keep people from receiving. So that's the reason I wrote this book. And to be honest with you, the testimonies we get, the letters we get are just, they bring tears to your eyes. I mean, the countless letters we've gotten from people that their homes have been changed, their marriages have been changed, their church has been changed.
Sure.
It's just so exciting. So I know this is a word from God. And look, my name's on this book because I was the first guy to get to read it. That's the way I see it. This is a message from heaven. You know, I appreciate you being kind about complimenting my writing gifting and all that stuff, but that's really from heaven.
Yeah, I understand. Well, man, we're excited about it, and I'm thrilled just to get to hear about it and talk to you about it. And we are going to continue in this teaching all week long.